and here's the food news for February 26, 2009. In business news, Hershey's York Peppermint Patty plant in Pennsylvania is closing and will be reopening in Mexico. When I bite into a York Peppermint Patty, I get the cool Arctic sensation of Mexico. Too lazy to set the table? A unified dining table designed by Minhu Park features plates, glasses, and even vase and candle holder built into the table. Of course, the stoneware can't be moved from the table, so you have to drink through a straw, and it's a nightmare to clean, but oh my god, it looks so cool! It's time for... Go ahead, throw up in your mouth a little. I love ketchup and I love macaroons, but that doesn't mean that I love them together. Behold, ketchup macaroons, a savory French-American snack courtesy of famed chef Pierre Hermé. Just in case you thought that celebrity chef Tom Colicchio couldn't sell out even more than being a judge on Top Chef, he surprises us all by signing a fat contract to shill the 100% artificial, chemically enhanced, calcium-sucking elixir of the anorexic, Diet Coke.
When it comes to taste, it's important to know the difference between being sophisticated and, whatever that is. You don't have to overcomplicate it. No gimmicks, no fads, no shrimp nests. Just keep it simple. Because when you start with good taste, you don't need anything else. Oh boy.
Hey, Gross, do you think wine is just for rich people?
A lot of people ask me, hey, Gross, is wine for rich people? Is wine for snobby people? And I don't think so. I think it's an American concept that wine is just for rich people and the blue-collar people just drink beer and Jack Daniels. When you go to Europe, everyone's drinking wine. Don't try to go anywhere in Spain from 12 to 2 because they're on siesta. And what do you see? Old people, you know, drinking their little glasses of wine. It's not a snooty thing unless you make it snooty. Okay, wine has been here since the 1600s. The Norsemen called America Vinland. That's how many vines were here. The player of all players, Thomas Jefferson, the third president of this country, he brought wine into this country. So maybe because wine came into this country on top, and everybody else during the Revolution was drinking whiskey and beer, maybe this came up. Who knows? But I think that wine is snobby. It's snobby people make it snobby. If it was that perception that people into wine were snobby, I wouldn't get into wine. I was raised in a blue-collar town. You know what I mean? So it was beer, it was Jack Daniels, you know, the snobs drank wine. But one day I opened my eyes and realized that's not the case. So if you want to get into wine, don't think it's just for rich people. I know people that are broke that are snobs. Never let somebody's snobbery or that stereotypical opinion keep you from doing what you want to do. God bless you. Always stay passionate about wine and never be pretentious.
How to make a basic vinaigrette. Dijon mustard, shallot, salt, vegetable oil, vinegar, black pepper. First mince the shallot, then add it along with a healthy spoonful of mustard to your mixing bowl. Mustard isn't just for flavor, it actually helps keep the oil evenly distributed throughout the vinaigrette. Then add your salt, pepper, vinegar, and mix well. As you let your vinegar, mustard, shallot mixture sit, get your oil and measure out 3 times as much vinegar as you used. This 3-to-1 ratio is a pretty good standard to help you arrive at good acidity for your dressing. Okay, now very slowly begin adding your oil while whisking your vinegar mixture. Make sure you always whisk in one direction. This helps the emulsification process, sort of replicating the motion of a food processor. The most obvious application for vinaigrette is in a green salad. But don't be afraid to toss out your old mayo-based potato salad recipe for one that utilizes a vinaigrette. An acidic vinaigrette also pairs nicely with an oily fish like salmon or mackerel. Vinaigrette options are pretty much limitless, just not for dessert.